Hi again. I was beginning this reading with the intention of it having to do with dreams and that sort of thing, which I'm still going to do because I still have questions questions for Spirit about that too. But as I turn these cards, I really feel that Spirit wants me to clarify a few things from the reading that I just finished, which had to do with hexes and cursing. And karma, essentially. So we have three cards here. We have the Eight of Sky or Swords, consequences, which would traditionally be justice, and then we have grace, which traditionally would be temperance. So, in looking at these three cards, what I really want to clarify from the reading I did before, I'm going to make this a part two to a part one. So, in part one, I was talking a lot about that hexing and cursing really can cause a bounce back for you in the world of karma. And what I want to clarify is that this is not punishment. This is not punishment from God or the goddess or the universe. It's really teaching. It's teaching you something. If you have done something that makes you feel bad, then, this is simply a way for you to process that. It can be that maybe you did something you're not proud of, but you won't take ownership, you know? So, and that can be from this Eight of Sky or Swords. It could be that you feel trapped, you feel stuck, you don't see your way out of it. And so the universe sends you a little dose of karma, it sends you a consequence. And it isn't punishment, it's simply trying to show you how your actions made someone else feel. And this is not always true. Nothing is always, 100% of the time true. But if this is coming across your feed, it may be that in the past you hurt someone because you just weren't sure what else to do. You didn't know how to handle it for whatever reason. And so now you have a situation in your own life where you've been hurt, where someone maybe did something similar to you. And it's not a punishment. It is to help you change. It's to help you grow. It's to help you find balance in your life. Temperance is doing things in moderation or keeping things in balance. This cat is balancing here and finding themselves in the middle. If you're too far to one extreme or the other, you're typically not in a good, healthy place. You're out of balance. And so you want to come back to the middle for your happiness. And I do want to encourage you, if you find yourself in this situation, that I do see change. This is that, you may feel stuck or trapped. And, unfortunately, maybe some bad things have happened to you. But the rainbow, God sent the rainbow after the storm biblically. This is in the traditional deck. To me, it represents Archangel Michael, who's protected. You are protected, and happier times are coming. But you need to analyze your behavior. You need to analyze your life. You need to look at what you have done instead of being the victim and blaming everybody else. This person did this to me, and they're a terrible person. Well, where in your life could you have maybe done something to someone else that was like that, right? Maybe a spirit has this person behaving that way because this is your karma. This is the lesson that you have to learn. And my whole point, I am far from perfect. But I do my very best to learn and to change and to grow and to be a better person. I don't want to be stuck repeating the same old cycles. I don't want to keep having negative consequences. So part of this is I'm not lecturing saying, you know, that I or anyone else is perfect. None of us really. There's no such thing. We're evolving. We're trying to be better. Perfection is the divine creator, and when we join in union, at some point with that being of love and light, that's perfection. But here on earth, it's pretty hard to find. So I am just simply trying to put out a message or words that can help you look at something differently, that can help you see that you don't have to punish yourself either. Suppressing your emotions and your bad feelings and your guilt that you have about things you've done in the past is not healthy either. Drag that yucky stuff up and look at it and ask for forgiveness and get rid of it, and then don't do that anymore. It's really the lesson of it all, is to learn and change and grow so we can be better than we were before. And this does not mean letting people walk all over you either, right? It's a balance. It's a balance of being kind and loving, and believe me, if you are, you will see that being returned to you. Loving, kind people will begin to be a part of your life, because that's the message, the energy that you are sending out. But if you suppress and deny that you've ever done anything wrong, and if it's always everybody else's fault, you're going to keep suffering those consequences, because you aren't getting it. You're getting karma for things that you have done. And so just accepting that there was that time when I was kind of hateful to that person, and I wish I hadn't done that. So it's simply to ask forgiveness from yourself, from the Creator. And if you aren't comfortable with asking from that person directly, sometimes that's truly not appropriate. Ask them in your meditation. Ask their higher self or their spirit guides, please tell that person I'm sorry, and ask for forgiveness, because it releases you from some of that karma. This is also, like I said, it's not letting people walk all over you. It's not accepting other people's treatment. There's a balance of boundaries. If someone repeatedly treats you a certain way, it's perfectly okay to set a boundary and say, no, I'm done. I'm not participating in that game. And you can do that in a kind, loving way. And sometimes the kindest way to do it is to walk away, to let them figure it out on their own. It's not your job to be someone's karma. That's why hexing and cursing is not good for you. It's not your job. That's all taken care of. All you have to do is wait, honestly. You may see someone being handed their karma, and you may not. But either way, just know none of us can escape. And the only way to change a negative trajectory of your life is to take ownership and to simply do the best you can. Be kind. And when you mess up, just say, damn, I wish I hadn't done that. I'm really sorry. Sorry, God, I'm going to do better next time. I see it. I understand the lesson. And then karma backs off. You don't have to have another hit, because you're starting to understand the cycle and the process and how this works. So this was just a clarification, and I really hope, knowing, that you may have been feeling not in a good way, like evil keeps coming for me, I'm stuck, I'm trapped, I don't know what to do. Accept the consequences. Just accept whatever's going on with you. It may not be good. It may not feel great. But accept it. Ask for forgiveness and reset yourself. Go out every day. Today, I'm going to treat other people the way I want to be treated. And you will see that cycle begin to change. The storms will clear. The rainbow will come out. You will find balance in your life again. And I sure am rooting for every single one of you. So have a beautiful rest of your day. And I promise I'm going to get to dreams and dreaming. Thanks so much. Take care.